paused anymore. So from here, they can see the screen share. So you have to get traction with that by just reaching out one-on-one and asking people to post for you. So get your mama, your aunt, the people who love you because you're you, to post for you. Also, even if you only have 2 people that'll do that for you, that's okay. You're going to message people one-on-one and say, hey, I got a question for you. And no, I'm not asking you to buy or sell anything. Ha ha. Y'all got that? If anybody has that in quick text, it would be wonderful if you can drop that in the chat for the people who don't have that. Yes, Angie said the first month is the hardest, just getting people interested. Yeah. But if you'll make a commitment to work that daily and ask people daily and get people used to seeing that this is a thing that you do, they're going to be so ready to jump on it every time you post, but it takes some work. So you're going to say, I got a question for you. No, I'm not asking you to buy or sell anything. Ha ha. They're going to come back. And the reason I start with that conversation opener is because you don't want to have a bunch of messages out to people with no response. Facebook doesn't like when that happens. So I start the conversation opener to get them to talk back to me. Plus, it just kind of builds in your humanness where you're not just sending those, how many messages do y'all get a day that says, I just created this group that you might be interested in, or have you ever used Usborne Books? I mean, like, it's so annoying. And you don't want to be one of those people. So after they say, haha, what's your question? Then I say, I don't know if you saw our giveaway, but we do this once a month. This month we are giving away, if you're on our team, we're giving away a Louis Vuitton Never Full bag or $1,000 cash. And all you have to do to get an entry is I'm going to give you a post. You post that for me and you get an entry just for posting it. Want to do it? Ready for the post? And y'all, do not get discouraged when half the people that you ask don't even message you back. Raise your hand if half the people you message don't message you back. I'm raising all my hands. And then don't get discouraged when people tell you they'll post and like only 75% of those people actually post. You're not doing anything wrong. That is the nature of the game. It is, you have to get your numbers up. You got to ask a lot of people in order to get a lot of people hosting a post for you. But I promise, if you will commit to this daily, like seriously, this is when I have my time that I'm helping my team. I have my time that I'm working my own business. So during that time that I'm working my own business, this is like 80% of what I'm doing. I mean, that is how big it is. When I started Host to Post, my enrollments quadrupled, you guys. I enrolled 44 people last month, and 15 of those were distributors. And that's one of the things that I want to teach you guys. I want to teach you guys how to utilize Host to Post, and mostly I do product, but working that business opportunity in. So many people, they're like, get up, post, get up, post, get a post, get a post, get a post, get a post. And they're patting themselves on their back for getting 10, 15, 20 posts up a day, but they're not utilizing what they already got up the next day. But they can go to their upline and say, I got 15 hosts to post up today. I'm like, well, what'd you do with the ones you had yesterday? I don't know. I need to go back and check. Y'all, stop working to get up posts. Get the post up. It's great to have a number to shoot for, 10 a day, whatever. That's kind of what I shoot for, but I don't hit that every day, because if the day before I had 10 up that blew up, I have to make sure that I take care of those people first. They're already on the line. Why am I going to cast more fishing poles out that I don't even have the capability or the time or the energy to take care of them, because I've still got these people? So you got to make sure that you are utilizing the people that are already on the hook to the fullest. So what does that mean? That means inviting every host into the business. That means following up with the people who you've started a conversation with about the product. So I see so often that people get people interested in the product from host to post, but if they don't order that first or second time that they talk to them, they throw the fish back before they even reel it in. So y'all like all my fishing analogies. Yes, I live in Alabama. It's okay. Take care of the people that you got and utilize those to the fullest. All right. Then like too, if you have somebody who you're talking to and they're a hard no, they don't want to order, ask them to host a post. Like, to me, all roads lead to host a post. And then further than that, all roads lead to them getting an invite into this business. So make sure you're utilizing what you have before scurrying to get up more just so you can say, I got 10 hosts to post today. Like, seriously, you guys, I have not gotten up the first host to post this week. But last week, this is the bottom part right here, all those names, that's all my hosts from last week. But I got to take care of those people before I worry about getting more hosts up. But I'm going to get some up today because we're going to work together. Any questions before I share my screen and we get going on this? Any celebrations? How are y'all doing? How many hosts have y'all gotten up this week? More than me, I hope. How do I get people to agree to post? Did you just now hop on? I bet you just now hopped on. I get people to host by posting or directly asking them. You have to directly ask a lot of people in the beginning when you first start host to post to get it to where you can post and not have to directly ask people anymore. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. So y'all work with me. Angie said you can go to other distributors' sites and look to. I think she means to see like what is a good post to get people to. Is that what you're talking about? To get people to post for you. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Y'all work with me. Do you guys have a post up right now that you can pull host to post from? I'll show you my last one that got a pretty good response. Y'all can use that if you don't. And if you don't have one up, then just start messaging people that message that I gave you guys. Hey, I got a question for you, and no, I'm not asking you to buy or sell anything. Ha ha. Hold on, let me get my screen situated to where I can see everything all at one time, if that's possible, because I cannot see the chat or the waiting room. I don't know where the waiting room is. Okay, I'm just gonna have to check it every now and then because I can't see it while I've got my screen share on. Okay, so this is, wait, no, I gotta go to my page. This is the last post that I made. It's gonna delay again, y'all. Why is this doing this? Okay, no, it's not. All right, this is the last post that I made. Super simple. People usually have something special on their lock screen. Show me yours for a chance of brand new Louis Vuitton Never Full Back. And I purposefully did not work these yesterday, so I'd have some left over to do with you guys. All right, so what I do, I've made this post, and now I need to let them know how they get their entry. So I'm going to screenshot it. I like to crop mine, make it pretty. My code to myself on any post is if I have liked their comment, that means I've messaged them. If for whatever reason I see that I don't want to message them again right now, I will heart their comment, and that saves me time in opening the message and seeing, oh, I don't want to message her again. So that's the last one that I liked. So I'm going to go right here, send her a screenshot. Hey, I saw that you commented on this. I really need to save this in boards. Danny, is this in boards? Is it in boards already? I don't think it is. It might be. I would love to get you an entry, exclamation point. How it works is ... I give you a post for you to post on your wall, period. You get an entry just for posting it, period. Want to do it? Question mark. Ready for the post? Question mark. So I'm going to copy that because I'm going to use it. Okay, so my goal right now, people are, oh, there's the waiting room. People are going to be messaging me back, but I'm not going to message, like they're going to message me back, but I'm not going to stop to message them back until I've gotten out at least 20 messages. That saves me time when I can just bam, 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 bam. So what I like to do is go ahead and Oh, you know what else I need to do? So I posted this 3 days ago. So it's probably stopped getting all that it's going to get for now, but I'm going to comment on it again, and that's going to make it pop up in people's news feeds again. So I'm going to say, sending the next few of you a message to confirm your entry now, period. All right, so go back up to the last one that I liked. And y'all work with me. Shout out when you get a new poster or anything good. Y'all shout out and we'll celebrate. Gosh, there's a lot of comments here. All right, so what I do is, all right, so I just messaged her. I'm gonna scroll down 20 and like that one, and that'll let me know, like, here's your 20 level mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll see why I did that. Does that make sense? I got little weird systems for everything. So now I can just bam, 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 get all those out. I hope I don't have any typos. I probably need to recheck that. Oh, that's not even a friend. So if your page or your post is marked public, that'll happen sometimes, because what happened probably was one of her friends commented on my post and Facebook said, hey, so-and-so commented on this post, and she saw it and she said, I want a purse. I really should proofread that. Let's do that real quick. Hey, I saw that you commented on this. I would love to get you an entry. How it works is I give you a post for you to post on your wall. You get an entry just for posting it. Want to do it? So another thing that I do, I'm not going to take the time to do it right now, but when I want to boost this post some more and get it showing up in people's news feeds again, what's that yellow mark on the screen? I don't know what that is. Did someone else put that there? Can you like erase it? That's weird. I'm sorry, I don't remember what I was saying. Probably wasn't important. Oh, no, I know what I was gonna say. So I'll go back and just like comment about their picture, like how cute it is, or ask them questions or whatever. And that gets more comments on my post. That helps me interact with them, build in my humanness with them, and gets more people seeing my post again. Oh, Danny says it is in boards. Thank you. It's under host to post, I guess. I ask her every time she says no. I don't know why I keep messaging her, but whatever. I don't know why she keeps commenting furthermore. As you can see, most of these people I've already started a conversation with. So this just is kind of like picking up the conversation again. So that's always good. So see, I've got all these messages coming in, but my goal right now is to just hurry up and ask 20 people. Because if I stop to message everybody as they're messaging me back, it'll take me all day to message 20 people. Oh, this seems like a lot more than 20. Ah, this is 20. Okay, now what? Now let's see if anyone has responded. Yes, ma'am, I would gladly do that for you, she says. Thank you, Misty. All right, so I write down my people who say yes, they will post for me. That's my 67th yes for the month. and I circle their number, but I don't circle their number until they actually post. Tomorrow, if she hasn't posted yet, I'll follow up and just ask her if she forgot or whatever, and go from there. Okay. Awesome. Let me grab you a good one. ... Right now, Connie, for this purpose, she said, do you write on the comments that you have messaged them individually or just like it? If this was a post someone had done for me, I would make sure that I would comment to each one like individually and private message them. But for this, the only reason I comment back is to like get it circulating again. So for this purpose, I don't. What posts are you sharing right now that are working, or do you usually stick the same product posts for people? I have 4 posts that I'm using right now, and I'll show those to you. Let's see. So one of the things I look at is, what have we talked about before? So she already knows. She came from a host to post in December. I messaged her about it and she never responded. So this time, I think because I know she was interested in the business, I'm going to give her a product post. I'm going to show her how much that product post is going to blow up on her page so that she can be like, well, dang, I need to do this. You know I thought about it before, but this is awesome. All right. So if you guys are not utilizing boards, it's amazing. So I'm going to give her a post to post. I'm going to do the cleanse for her. So I'm going to go to right there where it says host to post scripts with the little bomb. And I'm going to do product host to post scripts right there with the little box. I'm going to tap on that cleanse right there with a little poop. And I'm going to send her the picture.
Poop, what?
Now she needs the post to go with it. So cleanse, have option 1. That's the post. And then I need to tell her what to do with that. So don't just send her that and expect her to know what to do. So I send her that right there. Now, you see there's other stuff in this, like after they post, what would I send and all that. So we'll get to that later. Oh, okay. She's probably about to tell me that she posted because she just saw it. All right, now I'm just going to go back to my messages and see who else has messaged me back. She said no. Why are you not going to post? I don't get it. But I'll be nice. I won't tell her how crazy I think she is. I'm going to go ahead and archive that because I don't need that on my screen. All right, so I've messaged 20 people already. They're going to be messaging me back here in just a second. But what I'm going to do as they message me back, we'll do that together. Y'all get to see kind of how I do each little step. But right now, I'm going to go to last week's host to post. Well, if I was doing things like I normally do, I would be saying yesterday's host to post, but I didn't get any host to post up yesterday. So I'm going to go to the last host to post that I got. Kaylee, are you on my team or are you whose team you are? Because I think everybody has that in there. Do you solely reply on host to post for customer messages or do you do hat plus still message? I don't know what you're asking, Anna. You can unmute if you want or type it.
Yeah, I'll unmute myself. I was just curious because I know some people do their systems differently, but I didn't know if like for me, I do reach out to people for the customer option. I also do host to post. So I just didn't know if there was something that you relied on more because I know some people won't message for PLC. They just do host to post. So I was just curious if you do both or the other, one or the other.
You mean like, are you talking about like,
hey girl, I'm looking for product models.
Take host to post out of the picture. Is there another way that I work my business? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like do you just rely on host to post or do you also send the message, hey girl, I'm looking for product testers, would you be interested? That kind of deal. Do you do both?
I do that occasionally, but I use that more for a follow-up. Okay. I very rarely message anyone who's not already expecting a message from me.
Right.
Now, when I first started host to post, I was messaging people like crazy because I had to message them to get host to post up because I didn't have traction with my post yet. Mm-hmm. Those are not those are not bad to do at all, the product reviewer things. There's been points in my business where like that was the thing that I did most, and it works great, but host to post is huge right now. So yeah, I mean, that's fine to do. This is, she said, sure. So let me write her name down. We'll give her, oh, and I was going to show y'all all the host to post that I'm using right now. I'll show y'all that in just a second. So Kim says she will post. Let's see what we've talked about. I bought a toothbrush for my kids last Christmas that was terrible, and I made a post about it, and she wanted to know about that. So it looks like we've talked for a while, but she's never ordered. She was interested in weight loss. I think, so let me tell you guys, if y'all are just starting out, it is fine to do all one type of host to post until you get used to it. When I first started, it was cleanse, 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 cleanse. It's still cleanse, 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 gummies, cleanse, 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 opportunity, cleanse, 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 giveaway. I still rely on cleanse for my number one. So I'll show you what I use though. Awesome. Let me grab you a good one. ... I'm going to give her cleanse as well. Host to post. Product host to post. Send her the picture. Send her the post to go with it. Tell her what to do with it. And then I'll wait. Okay. So if y'all are brand new, when someone does post for you, let's just say this was a post someone had posted for me. Do y'all see that little star right there? That star just shows up because I've got her stuff to show up first in my news feed. Y'all won't have that star on the post, but right beside that, those three dots, I would tap Save Post if this was a post someone had posted for me. And then it saves it in the file folder within Facebook. So once you have all these posts saved, to access those so that you're not having to go like, oh, Julie posted, oh, Sarah posted, oh, Kim posted, and go to each person's page and scroll and scroll and scroll to find it each time to follow up. You really need to make sure that you're doing this. So once you've saved them, you tap the three lines on the bottom right and then tap saved. So here is everything I've ever saved. It's a ton of stuff. And then you see right there where it says collections. I've got it organized into different collections. I've got post ideas. When I see a post that I really, really like that someone has used, I save it right here. So I never run out of posts, you guys. I have all these awesome leaders posts waiting for me to use them. So that's just a side note. So I have all of February's host to post saved right here in February 21 HAP. So I'll show you guys. These are the ones that I'm using right now. She posted it weird. I don't know why it's got like rounded corners and offset, but this gummies post, if y'all want to screenshot that, I'll hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the cleanse post y'all just saw, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And y'all can see like how many product posts I use. She posted this really weird, like she just screenshotted her phone of the picture that I sent her to use. But you guys, look how many comments this had on it. And there's more that I got a message, so I'll show y'all how I do that. So this is considered a giveaway post. So the reason that you would do this is, yes, I can post about the giveaway on my page and I can get all my friends posting for me. But what if I can get Cindy's 30 friends posting for me instead? So I'll do a giveaway post every now and then. And then this one. And I really don't like the background that she chose, but I just usually send it to them and say, put this on one of Facebook's colorful backgrounds. And that's my opportunity post. And again, whenever I have someone, you see it's got tons of comments. Whenever I have someone who, I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know. I'm sure I'll cover it later. So there's all my February ones. You can see those it's the same 4 over and over, and it's mostly product. Cleanse by far gets the most interaction for me. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So whenever I have someone who's I'm talking to about whatever it is, if you guys are utilizing the boards app, you don't even have to think. It's all lined out in there for you, where once somebody wants the information on the cleanse, you tap info, and then they say how much, you say price, and they say, okay, how do I order? And you say order info. You guys, raise your hand if you are utilizing boards and it has changed your life and saved you so much time already. It's amazing. I've used text replacement. I have used WordBoard, and by far, Boards is the best. And it is also the easiest to teach your team to use. Would y'all agree with that? So when I have a new distributor, their step 2 of their training now says, download the Connect app, download what else? Oh, the sampling app and the boards app. I don't tell them what to do with it right away, but that is in step 2, because you guys, if your new distributors can feel confident in knowing exactly what to say and when to say it, your team is going to explode. We have seen that in the last month on my team, because Danny pushed me to do boards for 6 months, and she was like, look, I'll organize it, I'll get it all done. And we're so grateful, Danny. Thank you so much. This explosion is in big part due to you. All right. So did anybody message me back? No. So let's go back to the posts that have already been posted. So I'm going to go to my saved file. And okay, so first thing I'm going to look at is right here on my thing. I have most of these are circled. So that means they did post and I've got them saved. But there's a couple that are not circled. So what I would do then, so Carla here told me that she was going to post, but I don't see that she has. Oh, she told me she posted, but she actually didn't. So I'm just going to mark her off, because I already said to her, it's not showing up on my end. She didn't say anything back. So I'm not wasting my time on that craziness. All right, let's see about Deidre. I actually think I've already messaged these people. Okay. Normally, I would only go back and ask them one time, but just to show you guys what I normally say. I don't know why I sent that. It was probably like an hour later and she hadn't posted yet. So maybe that's why I said that. But this is normally what I say. Whoops, wrong button. Post scripts. Oh, it's not in there. It's in my old thing. I need to put this in there. Didn't post. Good morning. Did you decide not to post that? Totally fine if not. I just didn't see it and didn't want to miss getting you your entry. So if they tell me they'll post and they don't, that's usually what I say. So let me see. There's a couple more. I guess I was just feeling different that day. I don't know why I sent that out to so many people, because I don't usually use that wording. And then Jennifer did not post, and I know she didn't because I don't have her number circled. No, not Williams. Thank you, Danny. All right, so that's what I do if they didn't post, and I don't go back to them more than one time. If they didn't, then I just mark their name off the list. All right, so now I do have a bunch of numbers circled that I need to go to those posts and work the heck out of them. All right, so I'm gonna go to my saved folder, February 21 HAPs, and I am just going to, I'm going to go through my list to make sure I've saved everything. So Modesta here, the second one. Oh, and tip, if you're doing this on your computer, I don't know if it does it on your iPad or not, but you see how it shows me the names of the people who posted? I know on my laptop, it doesn't show that. So it's so much better to do this part from your phone, because you can see whose post is what. All right, so she posted, got her in my save folder. Now, I can tell who I've messaged and who I haven't, because I see who I've liked their comments. So I'm going to go through each comment. So this one I've already messaged, but they didn't even get it. Hey, did that message make it through on your end? ? Then I'm going to comment to her on the post. Sent you a message. Did it make it through on your end? Question mark. Okay, so let me back up though. As you'll see, when she first commented, I sent her a friend request. You do not want to message anyone who has not accepted your friend request. And that's another thing that I see causing frustration for a lot of new distributors. Like, I've friended all these people, but nobody's accepted my friend request. Or they'll say they forget that part and they don't send them the friend request. They don't wait for them to accept their friend request. And they're like, I've messaged all these people and nobody's messaging me back. Well, if that's the case, they're not messaging you back because they're not seeing your message. Because if you message someone you're not friends with, it goes into a weird little folder that most people don't even know they have. So it's really important to not message them if they have not accepted your friend request. Okay, so when Brooke here first commented, I sent her a friend request and then immediately sent that comment to her right here. I just sent you a friend request so I can fill you in on the details. She accepted it. I messaged her, but she didn't even open it. So that's why I commented that extra thing to me. So I've already messaged Sandy. Let's see where that convo went. She said, okay. First time conversating with her because of Modesta's post. She was interested. She said, okay, let me think about it and I will let you know something soon. Thank you for your time. That was Tuesday, yesterday. I guess I did work host post a little bit yesterday. So then that wasn't a hard no, but it was a no, not right this second. So I didn't want that conversation to just end. I would really love for her to host a post for me. So y'all take a screenshot of this if you don't already have this in your boards app. But I am like, absolutely. Hey, I don't know if you saw our giveaway, but I'd love to get you an entry, and asked her to host a post for me. I know it is frustrating when they don't. Okay, so she didn't respond to that, but I'm gonna go back to the fact that she was interested in the product, and I'm gonna create a little urgency for her. Good morning. I have 3 discounted cleanse spots left today. Would you like one? See what she says. All right. Anthony. I'll think about it. I'm gonna create some urgency for him too. Same thing. All right, I have not messaged her yet. She has not accepted my friend request, so I'm not going to. I've already messaged to her, but it's been less than a day ago, so I'll still give it some time. If it had been like 2 or 3 days, I would just go ahead and cancel the friend request and heart her comment, so I would just know not to mess with that again. All right, she's accepted my friend request, so let me grab a screenshot. Oh, shoot, that's the wrong one. So if you're utilizing boards, you'll go to host to post, DM to commenters. That's what we've got that titled. Hey, I saw you commented on the post. Person's name who posted. Make sure you fix that before you send it. You'll look like an idiot. The post Modesta did for me. Did I spell that right? Yeah. Are you ready for the details? Question mark. Okay, let's talk about this. It is so important for your post, your screenshot that you send, to show the poster's name. And it is so important for you to call them by name. Like when I was in dentistry, we talked a lot about the transfer of power. So you are sitting in the dental chair, I'm the dental hygienist, and I've built this rapport with this patient. We're laughing, we're talking, we're comfortable. They came in nervous. And then the dentist walks in and they like, you know, so you talk up the dentist. They trust you. So you're going to let the patient know that you trust the dentist and they're in good hands. Okay. So it's the same thing here. They trust Modesta or they wouldn't have commented on her post. So if I just send them random pictures of cleanse and don't even talk about Modesta, it's going to be more uncomfortable for them. They're going to be like, who's this crazy person? So that is why I make sure that I start with a conversation opener and I put the poster's name in there. Yes, I can send you our boards, Kaylee. Kaylee, are you on my team? Yes, I can, no matter what. But I just wanted to know if somehow you didn't get the word that that's what we do. We'll send it to you. But also, I'm more than happy to share my board with anybody, but I want you to make sure that you do reach out to your upline, because they may be teaching in a little bit of a different way. And if you're utilizing my wording with their teaching, things can get confusing, but I'm more than happy to share with anybody. Can you say that if you are? Yeah, definitely you can say that if you've already told them the price. That's a great way to go. Y'all don't ever send me a freaking thumb, okay? I hate the freaking thumb. She sent me a thumb. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to talk to you if you are not going to talk to me. If all you're going to do, we're not going to have a conversation. Would you like the
Why do you hate
info? Because it's like, I don't know, might as well be doing this. I hate it. Okay. Okay, let's see. I did message her. Going to the next one. She has not accepted my friend request yet. Did that friend request make it through to you? Period. I'll just delete that one so it doesn't look so like weird that I said the same thing twice. She has not accepted my friend request. One thing you can do is cancel the friend request and send it again. So that way it pops up on the top of their notifications again. Sent you a friend request so I can fill you in. Everybody's playing in the snow yesterday, so they didn't see my message. All right, next, Morgan. There she is. All right, so I've sent this person a friend request. Let's see if they accept it. Nope. That was 21 hours ago. So I'm just going to redo it so it pops up on the top. And, you know, I normally don't really like, if they don't accept my friend request, they don't accept my friend request. But just for the sake of showing you guys what you can do, just sent you a friend request so I can message you the details. All right, next is Jennifer. Okay, I have circled that Jennifer Johnson posted for me, but it doesn't look like I've saved her post because I don't see it in here. So let me go to Jennifer's page. And this was on January 13th. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, did y'all see that? 22 comments. This is going to be fun. All right, so if I tap the three dots, I can now save the post. And then I can choose, if you don't have like folders within your folder set up yet, you'll tap new collections and you can label it February host to post. I'm going to tell it where I want it to go. All right, so I probably, nope, I haven't commented to anyone. So, oh yeah, I guess I did. A couple of them. That's what I do. Add friend. Just sent you a friend request so I can fill you in. I like to utilize, instead of having something in boards or whatever, I like to just do my voice text, because I have never had Facebook send me a jail warning like you're about to go to Facebook jail if you send another message utilizing voice text. Never. I don't know if it's just a thing with voice text, or I don't know if it's because I say it a little different each time, but I don't want to copy and paste the same exact message to these 22 comments, because that's going to get me in trouble. Just sent you a friend request so I can message you the details. I just sent you a friend request so I can message you about it. Oh, wait, here's something I have not said. Once someone posts for you, after it gets a couple comments, this part right here is so important for you to do. This is another way that you're transferring that power that we just talked about. You're building, they're seeing Jenny Shiny Felt Kinnemer is connected with Jennifer Bolin Johnson. So after you get a few comments, I go in and I comment on the post and say, thank you so much for helping me spread the word. Sending everyone a friend request now so I can fill you guys in. So they're not like, who's this crazy lady messaging me? Like, they're already expecting it. Just sent you a friend request so I can message you the details. I just sent you a friend request so I can fill you in. Donna, is your hand raised on purpose? It says I'm asking you to unmute. Can you unmute?
Hey.
Good. Hey.
So if you send all the messages from boards, is it going to flag Facebook?
No, I've never had that problem, and it's probably because if you were a bot, it would be bam, bam, bam. It would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it would be rhythmic, and it's not going to be when you're actually having that conversation. But it is so rhythmic when you're doing it like this that I think it's like, oh, this is a robot doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like commenting.
Okay. I was just asking because I'm used to copying and pasting, and I'm really careful when I do that. But with using the boards, I didn't think that would be the case, but I wanted to ask.
I really don't know. You know, I haven't been using boards but for like a month religiously. So let me know if you get in Facebook jail.
Okay. Thanks.
Angie, is your hand up on purpose?
Nope. I don't know why it's up.
I think I saw it come up early, like when I asked you guys something. So it's probably just still up from that. Okay. I can take y'all's hands off. Okay. Just sent you a friend request so I can fill you in. Just sent you a friend request so I can message you the details. Okay, so I would love to know from you guys in the chat if this is pretty much what you've been doing, or if there's something that you have seen so far that's like, oh, I can totally do that differently. And I see the, you know, any takeaways or anything so far. Just sent you a friend request so I can fill you in. Good, Anna, I'm so glad. I'm going to do them more. Just sent you a friend request so I can message you the details. I just sent you a friend request so I can fill you in. Go through, yeah. I just sent you a friend request so I can message you about it. I just sent you a friend request so I can message you the details. Angie said this is pretty much what I've been doing too. And that is why you were the #2 enroller on Amy's team last month, because you are awesome. Did you mention how you know not to follow up with commenters on? Danny, are you talking about putting the heart? I did briefly mention that.
You had mentioned it for your post, but I didn't know if you mentioned it on other people's posts. Because I usually just comment, do the, like, I'll friend them, and then wait until they actually accept my friend request. Then I like it. And then once we're in a conversation, then I love it. And I know not to check them again. I know that we're already in a conversation or it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do, a little bit different. Okay. But I think that when you have those codes to yourself built in, it's such a huge time saver. So what Danny said is when they accept her friend request, she likes their comment. When she's actually messaged them, she hearts their comment. So what I do is when I've actually messaged them, I like their comment. When they give me a hard no, I heart their comment. So either way, our hearts are telling us, you don't really need to open this conversation anymore. So I mean, there's so many little checks and balances, codes and all that can save you so much time.
It saves a lot of time. I found myself going back and checking too often, and I'm like, oh, I've already done that. So then I know now. It's like red light, done.
Yes, absolutely. Like a red light. I've never even thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Just sent you a friend request so I can message you the details. Okay, in just a second, hopefully we'll have somebody where we can start at the beginning of the conversation, and I'll show you guys maybe a full conversation, hopefully. Just one of these people accepts. Just sent you a friend request so I can message you the details. So if someone accepts my friend request, it's going to show up in notifications. And it doesn't look like anyone has right now. Everybody's still in bed on this snow day.
I'm not what?
All right, so that post is going to keep me busy. I'm so excited about that one. All right, so my next one, wait, hold on. I think I did get, oh, somebody messaged me. Let's see. Would you like the info? See, I told you I wasn't going to talk to a thumb, so she answered me back. Okay, so I'm just going to hope, well, that was 8 minutes ago that she sent that, so she may not. But when she comes back and she tells me no, she's never done a cleanse before, I'm going to go to my boards and I'm going to go right there to host to post scripts. And we're in product and we're in cleanse. Okay, so wait, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, that's not where I need to go. Now we're talking about a product. So I'm going to go to product scripts. And then I've got mine in alphabetical order. At first, I didn't think I wanted them that way, but I just rearranged them like that. All right, so here's the conversation flow that you will have when you're talking about the cleanse. We've already done the convo opener, the hello. So next, after she says, no, I've never done a cleanse, or yes, I've done a cleanse, pretty much I'm going to tap this info right here and it's going to fill in what to say about it. So if she says no, I'll just change one, or if she says yes, I'll just change one word. So it says, well, awesome. I had never done one either because I've heard horror stories, haha. This one isn't like that though. I actually lost 3 pounds the first time I did one and can always tell a difference in the way my pants fit. So if you don't have a personal story with a particular product yet, it's totally fine. I sold more gummies than I had ever sold of any new product, never having tried them. You don't have to have tried the product to sell it. But if you have, it's good to put a little sentence in there about what you feel about it. It's a 2-day cleanse. It eliminates toxins, sludge, and replaces essential nutrients. It is gentle, all natural, plant-based, blah, blah, blah. Y'all all have that. All right, so I'm not going to send it yet, but when she responds back, that'll be there ready to go. Well, and I'll go ahead and show you guys too. So let's just say, because I know y'all been on here a long time and y'all hadn't even gotten to see all the information yet. All right, so she's going to come back and she's going to say, because the message ended in, with this deal, I can get you a 40% discount. Are you interested in that? So when she comes back, right here in boards, I'm going to tap price and it's going to fill the information in. Y'all utilize boards and teach your new distributors to do it the same. I cannot emphasize that enough. So I had been using text replacement for so long, and I knew like it was easier for me to just continue doing text replacement than to learn boards and swap over. But I'm telling you, this is so much easier for new distributors than teaching them any other text replacement system. So you need to learn this so that you can teach this to your team, even if you have something that you are used to doing. All right, so it talks about the price, and then it says, how does that sound? So she's going to say, woohoo, sign me up. And then in boards, each product has an upsell message, okay? So let's see. Wait, that's out of order. So first, I got to change that. After you give them the price and they say, woohoo, sign me up, you are going to get their info. Well, sometimes I'll send, like if they just came from a host post, a lot of times I'll say, perfect, we have 2 options. Which way would you prefer? Would you prefer to send me your information? I'll place the order and they'll ship it straight to you. Or would you rather me send you a clickable link and the steps to ordering with a discount? And when they say, well, they want me to order, I send them that. After you get their information, it's very important to get their information first. They've already said, yes, they want to do it. So let's not give them something else to think about and delay the process. But once you have their information, or if they're going to order themselves and they're ready for you to send them the link, before you send them the link or place their order, then you're going to send them the upsell message. Do not be scared of these. You already have their card information. What's the worst they can do? The worst they can do is say, no, just go ahead with just the cleanse. Okay. So perfect. Just to recap, I'm about to create your account for the 90-day cleanse challenge, which that messaging is in here with Montana Long. And so I have not said anything about a 90-day cleanse challenge. So I would probably change that to say, I'm about to place your loyal customer order discount with a discount program or something. I want to ask real quick, because a lot of my customers end up asking me to throw in a box of probiotic to keep your digestive that needs to be changed to digestive clean through the whole month, and a bottle of TFX if you really want to burn fat and lose the unwanted weight. So anyways, this needs to be tweaked for how I have already had the conversation, but all of that is there. Like, you have the price, you have what products would be paired well with each product. So utilize these upsell messages. You guys, you are going to have so much more volume if you do. I would say half of the people are going to be like, yeah, throw that in. And so your volume is going to go up so much. All right. So then what happened to my keyboard? Get their info, place their order. After someone orders, I use this LC welcome button, and it just tells them what to expect, basically. Okay, I got you all set up for the cleanse for your February order. Your next shipment will be scheduled to run on February 17th. And then it just kind of tells them that they can swap the products around or whatever. And then I send them so I didn't used to send this. And even though they agreed to 3 months worth of orders before I did it, so often they would come back and they would be like, I thought that I could just log in and order at any time. You know, they'd be mad. But when I started sending this and setting the expectation from the beginning of how it was going to work, nobody comes at me and says, I didn't know this was an auto shipment. Have y'all gotten that before? Like, you explained it in the beginning, but now that it's running, they're mad. So I just explain it again after, like, lay it all out again. And that has helped so much. And then I also send a tip for whatever product they've ordered. So product tip. Here's another thing. I sell a lot of cleanse. When people don't poop themselves to death, they get disappointed. Why do you want to poop yourself to death? But so often they come back and they're like, I didn't see a change. I didn't see, there was nothing different in my toilet. So I've changed my tip to set that expectation from the beginning that it's not a good thing to poop yourself to death. So all my tips start with stay hydrated, because everything works better. Even an aspirin is going to work better if you're hydrated. So here's what it says. Cleanse comes with 4 bottles. You'll just got the how to use that. And then you do not have to stay at home all day for 2 days. You won't see any diarrhea or urgency. Some people will see a difference in how much they go to the bathroom, and some people won't. Some cleanses will strip you of everything, good bacteria, essential nutrients, etc., and that is not good. This one is a gentle colon and liver cleanse, which means you may not always poop more if you don't have a lot built up, and that's okay. What it does is gently cleanse the sludge out of the inside of your colon, which will help you to now absorb nutrients better and boost your immune system and metabolism. It always helps to detox your liver. Since fat is metabolized in your liver, your fat metabolism will now happen more efficiently. So excited for you to try it. So I don't send them all this information before. I just want them to know after they've ordered what to expect. So that's been very helpful. And then guess what else is in here? They've ordered. You've told them thank you. You've gave them a tip. Now why not ask them to host a post? So this little thing right here says LC Hap. Also, I wanted to ask you if you'd be interested for the next 72 hours. I do a promotion for my new customers. If you send me any referrals and they sign up, you can earn some freebies from my stash or be entered into a drawing to win cash. Would you be willing to make a post? Which this is like a standard thing. So I would probably say, when I know, tell them what the prize is, a Louis Vuitton bag or $1,000 cash, whatever. Yes, Danny, if you don't mind, that would be great. Would you be willing to make a post I give you and tag me in it, which I don't even have them tag me in it, so I need to take that off. I'll handle all the likes and comments. You just copy and paste. Sound good? So all roads lead to host a post, even after they've already ordered. If they don't order, you're going to ask them to host a post too, okay? Is that in boards, Danny? I'll send that to you real quick, Danny. Product tip. Is that what you're talking about? Not pooping themselves to death. Product tip. Okay, got it. Okay, somebody said okay. Let's see. This is somebody who had commented on my post. They want to do a host to post for me. So, I mean, y'all, I think we've pretty much gone through everything. Is there anybody on here? I'd love to hear from you who you haven't really dug into host to post yet, but you're ready to start. Has this helped?
Jenny, I was going to add one thing about in the boards. There is a follow-up for like the next month saying you've posted for me last month, and then there's a business follow-up, and then there's also to post again. So that is in boards as well.
Also, while we're on that, this is something that I have not said because we haven't gotten there with anybody, but as soon as these people host a post for me, I'm going to send them a thank you message. Okay. So the thank you message automatically has it built in to ask them if they've ever thought about doing anything like this for extra money. So we haven't gotten to that yet, but if you guys are about to hop up, I want to make sure that I tell you that. So let me send this person their post. Let's see. Oh, she was going to order, but never did. What was she interested in? She was interested in the cleanse. So I'm going to take this opportunity to expose her to a different product, but I'll probably bring the conversation back to the cleanse here in a minute. So host a post. Product. Gummies. Picture. Let me send her the post. And tell her what to do with it. Okay, so here's after she posts this. I got it written down. Okay. After she posts this, not now, wait till they post, because it tells them, I have your name written down, but let me know as soon as you get it posted and I'll get your official entry in. So as soon as they post it, I'm going to send them this one. Yeah. It froze. Well, dang it. Why does it do that on me? Get that back to the front. I may have to. Okay, is it working now? It's working on my end. Okay. So after they post, I say, yay, thank you so much. I got you entered. As people comment, I will take care of them. Leave the post up. How many times have you guys had somebody post? You go back to check it and it's not there. Leave the post up, because if you win, they will have me go to the post and take a screenshot to prove it is still there. Side note, have you ever thought about doing anything like this for extra money? I was just looking at your page and I think you do well with this. Can I send you some info? I have added, can I send you some info to all my scripts, because I asked them, have you ever thought about this? If they just give me a simple answer, yes or no, they say no, they've never thought about it, that doesn't mean they're not interested. So I feel like when I say, can I send you some info, that opens the door to be like, oh, it's just info. Sure, I'll read it. Or maybe they're just being polite, but they're going to read it and they're going to get intrigued, right? So in order to be able to do this and send this message truthfully and honestly, I got to go to their page and look. So I'm going to go to her page before I send that and like and comment on some stuff. So she'll know she really was at my page, you know. And, you know, I may go to her page and think, there is no way on God's green earth I want to do business with this lady. So I may not send the message. You never know. But just take a little extra time to do things like that, and you're going to love your business so much better than just being on autopilot all the time. It's great to be able to be on autopilot and not think about these things, that you can save time in boards. But you still got to build in your humanness and love on people. But yeah, I would be very comfortable sending her that. So I think you guys who are great at Host to Post and already loving it, let me stop sharing. Oh God, I thought I lost y'all. Did I leave anything out? Is there anything that's working well for you guys that you want to share? Anything that I didn't leave out, and just share what's working well. I'd love to hear from any of you guys. I know Angie, she said she's using Host to Post a lot and she's enrolling a lot. Someone said, what do you do if you have people who want to do the work but say they don't have the money for the fee? I have 5 to 6 like that. Well, there's a lot of places you can go with that. I would probably give them a Host to Post to show them how easy it is. When they see that they get 2 or 3 comments on the post, then all of a sudden they find the money. Not many people don't have $39. Not many people have not blown $99 at Target in the last month. So sometimes I think they say that just because that's an easy way to tell you no. But if you're like, oh, I totally understand. Hey, how about I get you an entry to win $1,000? Then they are going to post and they're going to get comments and they're going to find $39. That's how it works usually for me. We do have a pre-sale sample group that I have a love-hate relationship with. Some of the best distributors on my team started through pre-selling samples to pay for their kit, or what used to be a kit. But when you teach them to pre-sell samples, they're working with 1 product. Well, 2 now because we got Sleepy Tea in there. And if they don't have good success with 1 or 2 posts on that, they count themselves out automatically. And so, I mean, if we only had 1 or 2 products to work with, would we do well in this business? Who knows? Like, probably not, right? So I feel like it's a great way for people who truly don't have the money to start, but are also super hard workers to go ahead and pre-sell their samples. But I don't offer that to a whole lot of people. So, but you can do that. Also following up, Angie said that, thank you so much. 80% of sales happen on the 7th to 12th follow-up, not just with It Works. That's a proven statistic in sales across the board. So you've got these people on the hook, like I said in the beginning. Do not let them off the hook ever unless you decide you don't want to do business with that person. So what does follow-up look like? I've got all my favorite follow-up messages in boards. And sometimes, okay, so let me just tell you guys the way I view follow-up. Follow-up is an act of love. Follow-up needs to be done very often. People say all the time, how like, I don't want to bug people. Well, don't say salesy messages and you're not bugging them. But when they got their subconscious mind and their conscious mind. Their conscious mind wants to order. Their subconscious mind is protecting them from making a stupid decision. That's what it's there for a lot of times. So the more you follow up, the more often you follow up, the closer these things get together, and the subconscious mind gives the conscious mind permission to order. But if you follow up, okay, if you make the initial contact on Tuesday and then you follow up on Wednesday, they're getting a little closer together, but then you don't follow up again for another week, the subconscious mind and conscious mind are becoming further and further apart. So if you follow up daily, this happens. It gets closer and closer each day. The subconscious mind gives the conscious mind permission to order. But I understand when people are saying, I feel like I'm bugging people. I've messaged her 5 days in a row and she still hasn't ordered. It's because your messages are salesy and buggy. So here's some of, I'll just tell you, some of my favorite follow-up messages are, hey girl, did that last message make it through to you? If they told you they were going to order and they didn't, hey girl, was that website easy to navigate? If they told you they were going to send you their information and they didn't, hey girl, I got 3 discounted spots left for that cleanse. Would you like one? If sometimes in a 7-day period, 1 or 2 of those follow-ups might just be me going and liking and commenting on something on their page so that I'm putting myself in their mind again. That cannot count as every follow-up. That's not an efficient way to do that, but it's a good thing to do that as some of your follow-ups. Changing gears. Y'all been talking about cleanse. Talk to her about something else. Hey, I know that you were interested in trying our products, but have you ever thought about doing this for extra money? You can actually try the cleanse for free in your first couple of weeks. And you guys, I want to reiterate to you guys who are still on there, everyone is a potential distributor. It is up to us to create. Yeah, Angie says offer them a giveaway spot. Ask them to host a post. That's a great way to swap gears. Everyone is a potential distributor. You just friended them from a cleanse, host a post. You are going to work that conversation into asking them to join your team. That is how you're going to enroll distributors. You're going to set your intention when you sit down to work in the morning. You're going to set your intention that, okay, I'm going to have courage today, and I'm going to ask everybody if they've ever thought about doing this for extra money. I've been doing this for almost 7 years, and I still have to give myself a pep talk to give myself courage to do that. So you have to set that intention and make sure that you're, number one, creating conversations of any kind, product, host, post, whatever. And every one of those, so it's our job to create those conversations. I hear people so often saying, I'm posting, but I'm not getting any response. They're talking about like product posts or whatever. Your product posts are subliminal messages that are, you've created these conversations, they're interested, your product posts are putting that back in their mind. Your product posts are almost like a follow-up if they see it. So you're putting that back in their mind. But I would say 5% of my enrollments come from someone who just saw my post. You have to create conversations. Host post is an incredible way to do that. And then taking that a step further, you have to work your conversations into an invite into the business to enroll distributors. I can post all day long about my success in this business, but if I'm not asking people to join my business, they're not coming to my business just because of my posts. They're not coming to my business just because of my stories. Almost nobody taps the story polls. If they do, it's by accident normally. Create the conversations, work them into an invite into the business. Create lots of conversations. Okay, I have taken so much of y'all's time this morning. I hope this was helpful. My kids are agreeing over there. It's taken a long time, he says. But host post is amazing. Y'all dig in. Y'all will love it. And I got part of this recorded, so I'll post that for anybody who missed it. And if nobody's got anything to add, does anybody got anything to add? I'm going to hop off of here. Thank you, guys. What, babe?
Couldn't find any assignment.
It's not in there?